Hey guys, just a reminder, we'll do a bit on this game, then we'll go into 12 o'clock on the 29th for the Lakers. We all good? All good. Okay, who wants to kick off? Kick off Alex and Lucy.
Hi Mikel,
Hello.
did you make that another 3-point
Yeah.
finish?
Very happy with the performance, individually and collectively, so dominant. We were a big threat, so very pleased with all of that, but the margin should have been much bigger. I mean, with the amount of situations, chances, open chances that we generated through the game, it should never be 2-1. But that's the Premier League, that's the step that we have to make. I think the first shot that they had, they scored the goal, and then David has to make another save to maintain the result. So, but what I like is that we're having a lot of issues. We're dealing with it in an incredible way. Yesterday we lost Jurriën, today we lose Calafiori in the warm-up. Declan has to play as a fullback, and you see the performance that he put in. So that's the spirit, and that's how much our players want it.
How long can you sustain that with the amount of injuries you have? You seemingly having to dig deep every week.
I don't know. At the moment we survived 6 months. So let's see. It's another 5.5 to go. So hopefully things will get better. The good news as well, for example, we got Gabi earlier than expected, which is great. The medical staff, I think they've done an incredible job. The way he pushes himself as well. And that's what we need, because we lost one, we got somebody else back. And overall, I think the performance was against that really good side. Very, very good.
Simon?
Mikel, are the injury issues uniting the group?
Yes. Because as well, there are injuries with Jurriën. He landed awkwardly, and there's something with Ricky was something as well very, very strange. And yeah, but you speak to Declan and tell him he needs to play there as a right winger, and he said, okay, I'm up for the challenge, I'm going to do my best, and the attitude is great to witness.
This is the second week in a row where City have obviously gone top and you've had to respond within hours. How much confidence does that give you in the title race that you've done that twice in a row, if you can answer this?
But we can only control what we do, and we are doing a lot of good things. There are things that we have to improve as well to have the margins better. We need more players back as well to have better option and maintain the team very, very fresh. And every 3 days is going to be a challenge, and we are up for it.
Okay, James, CBS?
Hi, Mikel. You alluded to it in that first question, but if you keep performing this way, keep creating the shots and chances you do you feel like a very big statement win will come quite soon?
And it has to be, because we have a lot of quality. But what I like is the way we play, the way we produce, how willing the players are to take that initiative, that aggression to make things happen. Because this is a very, very difficult team to play against. And I think we've done really well for the majority of the game.
Tom from London?
Mikel, could you talk a little bit about the process when you lose a player in the warm-up and the process to then picking a new player and how that goes? And panic set in, or you're very confident that plan B, C, D is going to be correct?
No, well, it's something that we have prepared, because we know that it can happen. So when I give the lineup, I always tell the boys, and the day before is be ready, because this is football, this is the Premier League, and anything can happen. Somebody now can get a bug, and an hour later he cannot play, and you have to be in the right mental frame to be able to perform immediately and don't go through that disappointment. And that's what the players are doing.
And what was the issue with Rishi?
It's something that he felt yesterday, something very awkward that happened, and today in the warm-up he wasn't comfortable.
James, yes, again?
You talked about margin should have been bigger. I think you said the same thing against Palace. We said 1 goal wins against Everton, Wolves. When was the last time you felt comfortable in a game?
Comfortable in this league? Well, that's a big word, but yeah, when the scoreline is bigger, but hopefully I don't have to use it that often.
But do you sort of feel that kind of nervous energy in the game? I mean, when was the last time as a manager you were...
With the crowd, you mean? Yeah, well, but because when you just concede in the last minutes, the game before against Palace as well, when we didn't really concede nothing, and then they scored in the first shot that they had. Obviously, it's this, but we have to be able to go through that as well with normality, with showing composure and understanding that, okay, you don't do that well, you are not efficient in the opponent's box, then you have to be incredibly good in your own, and that's a good way as well to going through that.
Okay, we'll do one more live with Sam from the Daily Mail.
Hi.
2-1, it seems to get really nervy from the crowds that play it. Is that a consequence of the crowd being nervy and that translates?
That's a willingness to win, that we all want to win so badly. That is, now I don't want to lose what I have, and we have to play. to continue to score and show that composure and that ability. And we should have scored the third one. I mean, we have two massive chances to put it 2-3-1, and then it would have been different. We haven't, so we have to suffer a little bit more.
Is that sustainable, though, to be that emotional all the time in games?
Yes, from my side, yes.
Okay, guys.
Knock-on effect?
Sorry?
Can't you have a knock-on effect, though, if you're emotional for every single game, regardless of the...
If you win, I think you win, you learn, and you go again. The knock-on effect of winning is incredibly powerful.
Okay, guys, we'll do a few for Villa. This is 12 o'clock, the 29th of December, so we'll kick off with Nick Keller at back.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
A huge game against Villa coming up. You're having a great run of own goals going in your favour at the moment as well. Is that good luck, or is that a sign of the pressure you're